Hi, it's Stephen here from Son of a Nation Wave, and this is day one of the August daily draws, and we're also closing out the week and approaching the weekend, so let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Witch's Garden, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Lammas Oracle, because it's Lammas today, or Lunasa is an alternative name. So blessed Lunasa to one and all that celebrate. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. We have the Seven of Wands. So, Seven of Wands is about standing our ground. It's about defending our position, doing our own thing, keep on doing our thing, being our true selves, and not letting others and circumstances deter us, undermine, from doing that and undermine that in our lives. I love the fact that she's almost like these people here are probably trying to get at her, but she's in a higher position. She's just in her own level. She's at her own, doing her own thing. And I love the fact that unlike in more traditional Seven of Wands cards, in this deck, she's actually not even looking at them. She's not even looking down at them. She's basically ignoring them and just carrying on doing her thing. And I like that. I like that this depiction, this depiction of the Seven of Wands, this interpretation of the Seven of Wands. And I think it's a good message for us that sometimes, there'll be clamoring things at us, people doing things, saying things. We'll even be even ourselves have doubtful thoughts, but we need to just ignore those and just do our thing, be true to ourselves and do our thing. And no matter what goes on, just be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Don't be put off by anything. Stand your ground. Keep going. All these principles that the Seven of Wands depicts, I think, is what the card is saying here. Is never mind what anybody else is up to. She's above them. They're not going to reach her. They're not going to reach. All they can do is wave their torches and make noise. But she's got her own torch. And she's holding her own torch, which is her life passion, or what she's doing, her sense of purpose, and her true self. That's what her torch is. And she's holding that, brandishing that, dancing with that. You can see the motion of it. She's creating a motion, and nobody's going to stop that or extinguish that. She's going to do what she wants to do, what she needs to do. She's found her true self. She's found her true purpose. She's found the path that she's going to journey on, and she knows how she's going to travel it in accordance with who she is. And that's what this card asks us to do in our lives, is to dance to our own tune and nobody else's. Follow our passions, follow our true selves, be who we're meant to be. Dance our own dance. And no matter whether the people like it or not, we're not necessarily doing it for them. We're doing it for ourselves because it's part of us, it's part of who we are, and we can't help but do it. So we're doing it because it's us, it's part of us, it's our thing. And it doesn't have to be for everybody, because primarily it's for us. And there will be people that will like it. There will be people that will say good for you, and we can encourage people to do their thing. But there'll be those that won't and try and bring it down or call it down or say it's wrong. But we need to just turn our back on that and just carry on doing our thing, unashamedly doing our thing. And I think that's what this card is saying to us today as we start this month. Okay, so I think that's a very simple but very important message. We'll see which oracle card we get to go with that. Be very interesting. Okay, here we go. Summer Games. Is leaping off the edge of the cliff here into the water. You see a lot, I've never done this, but for those people that I've seen people do this, and they're having fun. It's not for everybody. It's not for me. I wouldn't have done that. I would never, in fact, even if they had the opportunity, I was never in a location where this was suitable. But you're taking a leap there. And sometimes we do have to take a leap. It's a little bit like the Fool card, just taking a leap of faith. And I don't see any rocks underneath it. So it's relatively safe if you know what you're doing. Okay, I mean, nothing's ever totally risk-free. But again, that's true to what that's what they enjoy. They're doing something they enjoy. When fear rears its head, no need to be wary. Lean in, you're at the edge of evolving. So it's like, don't give in to fear. This could be like the fear aspect, the intimidation aspect. No, do it. Take that leap of faith. Be yourself. Do what you want to do. Don't give in to fear. You're at the cusp of evolving. It's part of your growth. We've been talking about growing. It's how you evolve into who you want to be by doing what you're meant to do and being who you want to be. That's how you evolve into that, the more that you do that. So when fear rears its head, and fear can hold us back in so many ways, but we need to turn our back on it and just do the thing right. Obviously not be reckless and foolhardy, but that, take a few risks. Sometimes being our true selves is a bit of a risky business. And, and these summer games, the things we do this happens in the summer when the sun's out and everything, and you want to cool off, you dive into the water. It's not for everybody, so you do your thing that brings you fun and enjoyment. Have fun with this. This is what it is. She's like dancing. He's like leaping off the cliff into the water. Whatever it is for you of the equivalent that would encompass this feeling, this is what we're doing. And we shouldn't be intimidated to suppress that. So let's stand our ground. Let's do what we're meant to do and be who we're meant to be. And that, I believe, is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 2. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.